Picks here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon, and welcome to UFC Fight Night, Ladd versus Dumas. And we are set to go with 3 rounds of action this scheduled in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. Her background's in Muay Thai and kickboxing. At 5 feet 2 inches tall, she weighed in officially 115 and 1/2 pounds. In 15 professional fights, her record stands at 13 victories with 2 defeats. Fighting out of Presidente Prudente, Sao Paulo, Brazil, here is Ariane Sojito Carnelossi. And across the octagon, her opponent fighting out of the red corner. She's a striker standing 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing officially 114 and 1/2 pounds. Her record stands at 7 victories, 1 defeat, and 1 no contest. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, here is Istela Nunes. And your referee in charge of the action is Keith Peterson.
Keith Peterson starts the night here at the Apex. So too does Luciana Andrade. Brittany Palmer is with us here tonight as well. Glad you are too on ESPN Plus.
Ma'am, are you ready?
10 fights coming your way, starting with this strawweight matchup. Istela Nunes is in the black. She's plus 120 as an underdog. Ariane Carnelossi in the gold, and there's no time to waste.
Well, Carnelossi does this every time. Always closes the distance and just lets fly with those hands. Nunes has got to be careful. She's actually got a 4.5 inch reach advantage, so she needs to use that. Can't stand in the hook range. Not with Carnelossi.
Diana Belvita, Chris Dawkins watching along with us at home. And Sean Brady as well. Couldn't forget the other fighter out of Philly getting ready for a big fight against Michael Chiesa.
This is nice what Nunes is doing. You know, sticking with some shots and then move. You know, because Carnelossi, she's always going to walk you down. She's always at a height deficit. Look at this.
And Istela Nunes is moving backwards, but landing.
Landing well. But there it is, grabbing the fence. Got to be careful.
Oh,
and again.
She's still grabbing here, yep.
I mean, she was lucky there not to get a point taken, let's be honest. Nicely done. Got to the feet very well.
Blood coming out of the nose of Nunes, 2-time Brazilian Muay Thai champion, and now it's Carnelossi grabbing the fence behind Nunes. Fingers near the eyes now. We got to keep an eye on these two.
Pardon the pun.
Oh, knee to the body. Back to the center nearly 2 minutes into the first round. It has brought with it plenty of action so far.
Nice. There it is. There's that left high kick. She moves very well, Nunes. Beautiful footwork. Got to watch those fingers though. See how they're pointing out?
Constantly switching stances on the retreat.
Yeah, she's very skilled.
Oh, Carnelossi, on the other hand, brute force.
Yeah, she just fires forward, throwing everything, trying to get the clinch. And she did get the takedown before pretty easily, but Nunes got up very nicely. She's defending well here. She's got the whizzer there. The overhook. Trying to get the underhook with the right hand.
Carnelossi was trying to lock the hands, unable to do so. Knee to the body from Nunes with her back to the fence. The hands have come together for Carnelossi here.
A couple of nice knees landing for Nunes. She's just got to try and underhook that left arm. See the way she's grabbing the elbow? Needs to try and get an underhook, pummel it under, then she's in control, and then you can turn off the fence.
Join the fastest growing community of UFC fans by following UFC on Twitch. Interact with your favorite fighters as they break down past fights, preview upcoming matchups, host live watch-alongs during UFC pay-per-views, and of course game. Follow UFC on Twitch. 90 seconds to go, round one. Carnelossi's pressure has been able to keep it along the fence.
Yeah, she's keeping her there, but she's not actually doing much. She hasn't landed any strikes. She hasn't got the takedown. On the flip side, Nunes has done that. You know, she's defended the takedown, and you know, she's chipped away a couple of knees. Nothing overly significant, but still, you know, at least she's doing something. And then there it is. A minute left in the round, gets off the fence. Carnelossi's got to watch those kicks.
Staying busy on the outside is Nunes. Nice. Another 1-2, and out of the range of Carnelossi, who comes forward again.
Yeah, it just seems Carnelossi's kind of at a technical disadvantage when it comes to the striking at range. When she gets on the inside, she lets it fly with the hooks. She's found the mark a few times there, but at this range, Nunes seems to have too much skill, too much diversity, and a speed advantage as well.
Total strikes, even unofficial numbers. 15 seconds to go on the round. Each has had their moments.
And that's the thing, because Nunes is getting clipped. And as we know, I mean, you just have to look at Carnelossi to know that she packs a powerful punch. So round 2, Nunes going to tuck that chin and be careful.
Sit down, sit down. Come on, breathe. Come on, breathe. You're walking backwards too much. You need to walk. You need to move a lot. She's taking you to the cage. All she's doing is this. Don't forget this. Listen, we'll leave your hand, okay? Your hand's gonna get in. You're gonna get in a strike. You need to work on your blocks as well. You need to check some stuff. She's feeling the hand. Just put some volume into this. Don't go to the cage.
Cage Warriors makes its return to sunny California tomorrow with Cage Warriors 130. Don't miss the next wave of MMA superstars on UFC Fight Pass. Download the UFC app today and start streaming. Cage Warriors from Southern Cal. Ooh. All right, right back to where they left off. Nunes, 4-punch combination, ends it with a kick, and Carnelossi staying right in the kitchen.
I mean, look at this. I mean, getting straight into it. I mean, the thing is, the corner of Nunes said, don't go backwards. And I understand why they would say that, but it's hard not to when you've got a little buzzsaw standing in front of you, swinging like a maniac, like Carnelossi does. You've either got to stand there, you know, and risk getting clipped, or you've got to move backwards. Fortunately, Nunes does do a good job of fighting on her back foot.
And now playing defense along the fence once again. She did that effectively throughout the first round. Single leg.
Ooh, she grabbed that fence. Sorry, Brendan.
Go ahead.
No, you good. You saw Keith, he was shaking his head. She grabbed the fence for a split second. Just for a split second.
Yeah. The warnings from Peterson have been during the action, so there hasn't been a pause in the action. No stern warning, but each of them have kind of put their fingers through the links a little bit. They called that a takedown for Carnelossi, unable to do much with it, and now she is 2 for 2 on takedown attempts.
Isso, bate o ombro, bate a mão na cara, não solta. Joga pra grade, ou espaço, boa, espaço, não dá espaço. Colou, sorriso, vamos dar uma, puxa ela pra você, Isso, puxa ela pra você, boa. Sobe a cabeça, puxa pra você.
With a little more than 3 minutes to go in the second round, more than 3 minutes of clinch control time and counting for Carnelossi.
Pega uma.
Yeah, I mean, she is controlling the clinch. I mean, she's dominating where this fight's going to take part. She might even get the single leg here. There it is. Nicely done. Now she's got to do something with it, though. In the first round, she did get in this position. But Nunes got back to her feet very nicely. She's making a mistake, Nunes. She's holding on to that head. That isn't going to help her. That's what she needs to do. She needs to suck her right leg out. She's trying. There it is. Now she's going to try and build the base. Just like that. Nicely done. Get to the feet. Get the underhook like she has now. But then you're going to twist off the fence. There it is. Hey, there's a good knee. But you've got to get the separation. Because as ugly as this is, pushing up against the fence and getting the takedowns, you know, there's a high probability it's going to win the round for Carnelossi.
Sobe a cabeça, dedo no bíceps dela, põe o dedão no bíceps pra soltar essa pegada. Isso, Sorriso, põe a cabeça dela pra baixo, põe o dedo ali, pode pôr. Sorriso, a queda é lá, ó. Falta 2 minutos, vamos mais uma queda.
And it is certainly sapping some of the energy from Nunes, but she's able to escape and land a knee. The guard got up for Carnelossi to block the heavy damage. Back to the center.
Yeah, let's see what Nunes can do now, because she's got to capitalize on this. Now she's got the space to operate. She needs to make it count. There it is. She's very nice to watch on the feet when she lets it go. Well, when she has the space to let it go. Carnelossi slowed down a little bit. All that clinch work, all that pushing forward, trying to get takedowns. It is, you know, very, very tiring. That's nice work. That's what Nunes needs to do. 1, 2, step up on the angle. Get back into the center of the octagon. Stop allowing herself to get backed up just like this.
Right.
Because Carnelossi is going to clinch. And then we're right back to square one.
Yep. Carnelossi with another takedown.
And that one was with authority. Now she's fully on top.
4 of 5 now on takedown attempts. And this is certainly a change of pace for Carnelossi, who did not even attempt a single takedown in her previous 2 UFC fights. She's been known for the knockout, 9 wins by knockout, just 1 by submission, but she is worked in the ground game in this one.
Yeah, she's actually trying to do a knee bar there. You can actually do a knee bar from on top position. I don't think she's going to get it. She's getting the control though. She's on top. She's dominating the position, chipping away with little shots. Close round though.
Nunes back to her feet, just at the horn. 3rd round coming.
Certo.
Come on,
Pega água aqui delas.
Get her water.
Outra coisa, você tá vendo essa atrás aqui, ó? Você pode estar tipo colando na grade, cara. Tem que girar igual que você tá fazendo. Não pode, cara. Respira, cadê a água?
Breathe. Where's her water?
Filhona.
Girl, come on.
Vambora, vamos focar no nosso aqui.
Don't worry about her. Just
não
pay
vai pra
attention.
grade, cara.
Do not go to the cage.
Perdemos 2, tem que ganhar essa, tem que nocautear essa, cara. Porra, não pode ir pra grade, não vai pra grade.
Stay back.
Round 3 is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of UFC.
Ma'am, are you ready?
Message in the corner of Nunes was clear. Do not go to the fence. Dean Thomas is with us throughout the night. What are your thoughts, Dean?
And they are absolutely right. She needs to try to keep from going to the fence. The problem is Carnelossi's coming forward. And it's not that Nunes is doing anything wrong. She's hitting her with the shots, but she's not threatening her enough to keep from coming forward. She's got to do something to hurt her to keep her from coming forward.
Yeah, absolutely, Dean. 100%. I mean, it's easier said than done, but if she can put Carnelossi on her back foot, of course, then she's in control and she's not going backwards. But this is what she needs to do, circular movement. Carnelossi's going to come forward. She's at the reach deficit. She has to come forward. But look, she's backing up against the fence again. She's going to get on her bike. Lateral movement, circular, whichever one it is. Get off the fence at all costs.
Trade 1-2s. Carnelossi swinging for the fences.
I'd like to see more jabs, though, from Nunes as well. As I said before, 4.5-inch reach advantage. Use that jab to her benefit, you know, pump that thing out. That'll stop Carnelossi coming forward, I'm telling you. A stiff jab to the end of the nose does not feel good. Wait for the left kick. It's coming. That's it. That's good. Hey, but listen, you got to respect Carnelossi. I mean, she knows what she's got to do. She's walking forward. She's getting, you know, she's eating a lot of shots, but she's still pushing forward, still pushing the pace, still trying to get that takedown.
Mixing up the variety of strikes is Nunes, stepping in with the elbow there and then backing away, able to escape the heavy pressure. We haven't seen Carnelossi, well, just as I say it, go to the clinch in the third round. There it is, with 3 minutes to go.
And this really could be a pivotal takedown. You know, I mean, it's a close fight.
Nunes is outstriking
100%, without question. But there's been control, and there's been takedowns, and there's been fence grabs, multiple. It never stopped the takedown, though. Right. Maybe that's why Keith let it go. Had that
if it doesn't change the position.
Correct,
right.
Correct.
5 takedowns, as you say, on the screen for Carnelossi. Now, Nunes.
This is a bad position.
He's not quite fully given the back, but nonetheless, Carnelossi has found her way there, and now trying to get that right arm under the chin. And that's not your average strawweight forearm or bicep trying to fit under the chin there.
Oh, and that's under the chin, I think.
There it is.
This could.
With 2 minutes to go, there's the tap. Second straight stoppage win for Ariane Carnelossi. Does it with a third round rear naked choke. Not known for the grappling, Michael, but 5 takedowns and a submission victory on the record. Tonight's a good one.
Hey, listen, when you're at a reach deficit, a speed deficit, you take the fight to the floor, and that's what she did. She managed to get one in every single round. Of course, there was the fence grabs we saw there, but in the third round, she really made it count. She got a solid position, she took the back, and then that gigantic forearm of hers got under the chin, and then you can see from the build, she possesses a lot of strength, and from there, Nunes really had no choice but to tap. I mean, that's why they're called submissions, because if you can get them locked in, you're done. And look at that, she's squeezing with everything there. Great job.
Big victory for Ariane.